2 jumbo iced caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino.
Extra caramel?
That's us.
I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart, Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings, all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
Are you ready to take your game to the next level? Hey, I'm Tyler Kennedy, 2009 Pittsburgh Penguins Stanley Cup champion here, and trust me, I know what it's like to play to the max. That's why I recommend the patented heads-up sports training system, improving reaction time and your spatial awareness with this dynamic training system all at your fingertips. Train smarter with endless applications for any position. It's that simple. HeadsUpSTS.com. Play with your head up.
2 jumbo iced caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino.
Extra caramel?
That's us.
I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
Two jumbo iced caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino.
Extra caramel?
That's us.
I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart, Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings, all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
Are you ready to take your game to the next level? Hey, I'm Tyler Kennedy, 2009 Pittsburgh Penguins Stanley Cup champion here, and trust me, I know what it's like to play to the max. That's why I recommend the patented heads-up sports training system, improving reaction time and your spatial awareness with this dynamic training system all at your fingertips. Train smarter with endless applications for any position. It's that simple. HeadsUpSTS.com. Play with your head up.
2 jumbo iced caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino.
Extra caramel.
That's us.
I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
Two jumbo iced caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino.
Extra caramel.
That's us.
I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
For over 20 years, groups, families, and individuals have been saving money with the Avia Dental Plan.
For as little as $9.25 a month, members can save up to 50% or more on dental care.
Plus, everyone qualifies, and there is no waiting or limits on visits to the dentist.
Start saving today with the Avia Dental Plan.
Go to getlowcostdental.com or call 1-888-431-2273. Smile. You're with people who care.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart. Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings, all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
Are you
And so for one last time this summer, we return to the house that King Ralph and Bugsy Malone built, the Ice Castle in Castle Shannon, Pennsylvania, for the final day of the 2024 Ice Castle Hockey Summer Prospects League. It's Championship Friday here on 10-Band TV. Hello, good afternoon, and welcome. I'm Matt Popchock, and in our first game, we have the consolation contest between the red team and the gray team, which is yet to take the ice for the warm-up skate. In our second game, the championship game, coming up at about 5:30 Eastern Daylight Time, we will have the black team and the gold team going for all the marbles. And looking back at the Prospect League standings, such a fine line between making it to the championship and making it to the consolation game here in the roadside rink, as we're on the opposite side of the Ice Castle this time. The black team, the gold team, and the red team each won 3 games in 5 tries. Team Gray won once in 5 tries. The difference, and the thing that separated the consolation participants from the championship participants today, was goal differential. Team Black led the league with a +16 goal differential as a team. Team Gold +13, Team Red +12. So even though Team Red defeated Team Black in last week's contests, Team Red left on the outside looking in by the grace of the hockey gods or lack thereof, and by a margin of just that 1 goal. But the consolation contest should be an interesting one nonetheless. A lot of familiar faces, a lot of very notable players who have played high school and or college hockey here in the greater Pittsburgh area and beyond. And you'll see some familiar faces in the championship game later on today as well. For the red team, among those familiar names, we expect to appear Ryan Saginaw, the all-time scoring leader at Bishop Canevin, Scott Allen, the Penguins Cup champion at Thomas Jefferson, and taking the ice for the warm-up skate, Brian Offerman, number 71 in red. We see skating off to our left a defenseman of note for the last couple of years for Mount Lebanon's PIHL varsity team. And the gray team, again, they've yet to appear for the warm-up skate, but among the players who have played for the gray team over the course of this season, Landon Klein, who made his PIHL varsity debut with Peters Township this past season, Greg Timmons, the Upper St. Clair All-Star and team defensive MVP of 2023 as voted on by his teammates. Timmons you saw in the Ice Castle 3-vs-3 Elite League on a couple occasions, playing for Team Tidal Wave Sports. And Braden Whitesell, the Wexford native, who plays junior hockey at the moment for the New Mexico Ice Wolves of the Tier 3 North American Hockey League. 64 points in his first 2 seasons playing in that circuit and 14 playoff points as well. And the goaltending matchup we expect to be an exciting one as well. We have a couple of erstwhile PIHL rivals, a couple of PIHL Class A rivals for that matter. One of the first players to take the ice for the gray team for the warm-up skate is their netminder, Landon Booterbaugh, the Quaker Valley All-Star. And playing in goal today for the red team will be representing North Catholic High School yesteryear, Dylan Bork, who was a player of the month at one time for the North Catholic Class A varsity program. So that should be something to keep an eye on as well. And throughout today's broadcast, we want to remind you that the high school and college hockey seasons are forthcoming. And once again, TenbandTV is proud to be a part of both. We'll be doing live coverage throughout the 2024-2025 season. And we're going to be trying to enlighten you a little bit about how you can help support our coverage, because without you, that coverage is not possible. And we thank you, our viewers and sponsors, whoever you may be watching out there, for your continued financial support. And again, we're going to tell you throughout this broadcast today how you can further support us as we get ready for the 2024-2025 hockey season here in Western Pennsylvania. And once again, in our consolation game facing off in just a few minutes, it'll be the red team against the gray team. Landon Booterbaugh, the aforementioned Team Gray netminder you see out there for the warm-up skate. Owen St. John, who's made a name for himself with the Pittsburgh Vengeance, also out there taking the warm-up skate for the gray side. And for the red team, you see skating at center ice, 88 Brady Holleran, who made his PIHL varsity debut with Peters Township this past season. Peters Township, a team that's going to look very different in years to come with new players and a new head coach, Chris Claxon. And Holleran certainly could be an impact player for them going forward. And so after seeing a couple of PIHL alumni last night in our finale of the Ice Castle 3-vs-3 Elite League, it is refreshing to see even more as we close out our Prospect League event this summer here in Pittsburgh's South Hills. Theo Fritz, you see, warming up for the gray team. Off to our right, wearing number 13 for his club. Fritz, a Bethel Park native. Another Pittsburgh Vengeance product. Not just a lot of PIHL alumni, but a lot of players who play travel hockey in the greater Pittsburgh area and beyond. And we look forward to seeing them all in action in our consolation and championship games today. PIHL fans, as I said just a couple moments ago, it is almost time to do that PIHL hockey again. But first, we need to do that PIHL hockey sponsorship. And our 2024-2025 PIHL Hockey Night Live advertising opportunities are available right now. TenbandTV is once again planning coverage of the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Hockey League's entire regular season and postseason from October through March. TenbandTV offers ad subscriptions for your business or organization for as little as $49 a month using the Shop Pay platform. You don't have to do the math because we've done it for you. For $10 a game, $10 a game, you get a broadcast, you get sponsorship, you get highlights. What more could anyone ask? Cancel anytime, or you can build your own advertising package tailored to your own budget. And for more on how to do that, you can visit tenbandtv.com/advertise and contact Todd, T-O-D-D, at tenbandproductions.com for more information, and enter the promo code TBTV-hockey at checkout for 10% off your first ad purchase. Before we start the consolation game, let's review the rules for those of you who are just joining the fun today. Teams will play 4-on-4 hockey. They will play two 22-minute running clock periods. The clock stops during the final minute of the game. Overtime is a 3-minute running clock, 3-on-3 sudden victory period, should it be necessary. Penalties result in penalty shots with chasers. Chasers must remain on the blue line before the player taking the penalty shot touches the puck. The play is live, and players are allowed to pass the puck to a teammate on a penalty shot. There is no checking permitted. Pucks are in play off the netting above the protective glass. Players must tag up at the blue line after a goal and when the goalie covers the puck. Intentional icing results in a penalty shot, and this includes shooting for an empty net behind the red line. And again, we are moments away from the opening face-off in our red versus gray game. This is the consolation game. Our championship game will involve Team Black and Team Gold. Very exciting to be back at the Ice Castle, and we're going to be seeing a lot of this building throughout the 2024-2025 season. In fact, the St. Margaret Fall Face-Off, celebrating its 30th anniversary here in the year 2024, is going to be shifting to this particular venue September 3rd through the 16th, with the championship game and preceding semifinal games taking place on September 16th. So stay tuned for more information about that. And so the gray team controls the opening faceoff and moves the puck from right to left on your TV, computer, or mobile device, to begin the consolation contest. Dylan Bork, the netminder for Team Red. The gray team works it up to the point. Fired on goal by Landon Klein, and that's a save made by Bork. Outletted for Brady Holleran. Holleran in the far corner. Plays this puck right circle. Cross ice it'll come. Team Red with a cycle here. Parker Arlett approaching the cage and firing wide. And a chance the other way for the gray team. And they score the game's first goal 1 minute in. With it near side, Holleran Holleran poke checked. And that was Klein, I believe, doing the honors. Klein shooting wide of the Team Red goal. Up to center, it's played by Holleran, intended for Brian Offerman. And another chance for the gray team. Bork getting a piece of that with his right shoulder. Offerman up ahead of the play for the red team. Has Che LaMagna cutting down the middle, and LaMagna unable to beat Landon Buterbaugh. From center point, Buterbaugh gets a piece of that. Long shot taken by Holleran. A little bit of friendly fire caught by LaMagna. Team Red still possessing this puck in the attacking zone, trailing 1-0. And out it comes now. And Bork positions himself and just got a piece of that one, I think, as it deflected off the glass. And now Dylan Bork will cover this puck for the red team. This puck ricochets on goal. Buterbaugh covers. Timmons trying to outlet for Whitesell. Team Gray offside. In the corner, it's Arlett. Oh, bad turnover there, and Gray has a chance to double their lead early in the first period. Bork making the save. LaMagna, left wing circle. LaMagna trying to play it out in front for Arlett. That wouldn't go. Arlett through center now for the red team. Arlett to the cage. Arlett scoring! Parker Arlett ties it at 1 for the red team. Arlett representing the Shaha Panthers, a player who made his PIHL varsity debut at Mount Lebanon 2 seasons ago. Around the boards it'll come. Team Gray inside the attacking line. Dylan Bork makes another save, but the rebound is put in behind him, and Team Gray retakes the lead. Team Red trying to change on the fly as they bring it through center. To the left point it comes. Brian Offerman. Offerman trying to work off the defense. Lost that puck for a moment, but it's backed up by Landon Watson. Watson out in front. One-timer score! And we've got a 2-2 game. Team Gray on the attack one more time. Bork with a nice save there at the far post. Wraparound try. Bork was ready. Bork ready again, and he's been tested early on by the Gray team in this consolation game. 5 minutes, make that 6 minutes into the first period. Arlett, who has a goal, right circle, fired just wide by LaMagna. LaMagna gets his own rebound back and defers to Holleran. Brady Holleran, the Peters Township product, behind the Team Gray goal. To center point for Offerman. Down low, Good defense there by the gray side, and it's sent back to center. Offerman under duress, weaving his way through center ice, through some traffic. Offerman on the off wing puts it off the blocker hand of Buderbaugh. Landon Buderbaugh, Quaker Valley All-Star, 36-15 lifetime, 269 career goals against average, 902 career save percentage, 8 career regular season shutouts in the uniform of Kevin Quinn's Quakers. All alone is LaMagna. LaMagna, burial. Teamwork with Brady Holler and makes the dream work. And it is 3-2 Team Red. Timmons firing wide. And he'll drop it off. This one fired off Bork, and Team Gray finds metal but not mesh. Team Red on the attack. Spinorama move there by Holleran, but he missed the net. Chance for the Gray team, and another save made by Dylan Bork. Oh, I don't think it's a stretch, at least early on, to say Bork has been the best player for either side. That shot by Offerman glanced off Buderbaugh and off the glass behind him. Arlett dispossessed. The Gray team in transition. Snapshot, save made by Bork. And from an angle, that puck fired off the blocker hand of Landon Buderbaugh. Offerman, I think, wants to come off here. And Team Red wants to make a line change. Oh, a slick maneuver there as it's played right out in front through the legs of Bork, but Team Gray unable to control that puck and put it into the exposed net. Team Red on the move. Down the middle it comes. And a little slip maneuver there and a backhand try by Offerman. Easy save for Buderbaugh. Team Gray resetting at center. Snapshot denied by Bork. Holleran through the middle. Brady Holleran pursuing that puck aggressively deep in the offensive zone, but it's played up the near boards by Team Gray. Watson takes it over for the red team. Shot from in tight on Buderbaugh, and he covers it. No rebound. Team Gray with speed. Dylan Bork with a stick hand. And it remains a one-goal game as we approach the midpoint of the first period. Played by Timmons around the boards. And Timmons has it now for Team Gray. Red team in transition. LaMagna lost that puck in the corner. Bork leaves his net to play it. Halfway through this first period, the red team leading the gray team by a score of 3-2. TenbandTV is once again planning broadcast coverage for the PIHL 2024-2025 high school regular season and playoffs held from October 2024 through March 2025. TenbandTV offers unique fundraising opportunities for teams and their sponsors. First, we have the organizational fundraiser, in which TenbandTV offers PIHL teams and organizations a unique way to raise funds for their organizations and to provide value to their team sponsors through discounted advertising packages in PIHL broadcasts on TenbandTV. Now, with the organizational fundraiser, the team in question will receive discounted team broadcast packages of either 5, 10, or 20 games, a team channel on TenbandTV featuring games, highlights, team events, announcements, and sponsor ads, a senior night broadcast and keepsake video, a team analytics account on TenbandTV Advertise to track ad placements and click-through analytics, and new for this season, the TenbandTV events platform will optionally enable participating teams to offer home game day in-person tickets, 50-50 raffle tickets, team spirit wear, and more for free via TenbandTV tickets. And samples of this are available on the TenbandTV website. Sponsors, as part of this package, will receive a title sponsorship, which includes a scoreboard sponsor logo placement, an announcer bio read at period breaks in sponsored team games, a 10 to 30 second video ad spot for team sponsors between games and during breaks in action and in rotation on the team channel, QR code ads placed in game during replays and breaks in action and in rotation on the team channel, and an analytics account on TenbandTV Advertise to track ad placements and click-through analytics. We have also the team affiliate option, which is new for the 2024-2025 season, and this is designed for teams or organizations that want to generate fundraising revenue by earning affiliate commissions through the sale of TenbandTV broadcast packages for their team. Teams can offer our team sponsor broadcast advertising packages to their own sponsors who might be interested in sponsoring a TenbandTV broadcast involving their team. Teams earn 20% in commission for every team sponsorship package sold by the organization. Teams will receive guaranteed game broadcasts and bonus features based on the 1, 3, or 5 game packages purchased by the team sponsor using the affiliate team code. TenbandTV will provide each interested team with social media content and a unique affiliate team code to share on socials, emails, etc. Interested teams and organizations can sign up free via the PIHL team affiliate offer on TenbandTV/advertise. And the team affiliate is offered at zero cost to the organization. And again, you can learn more on tenband.tv and click on advertise. We also have, new for this season, the custom fundraiser, which is tailored for teams or organizations that already have a strong network of sponsors and maybe want to offer them enhanced advertising and detailed metrics through TenbandTV game broadcasts. This fundraiser can be fully customized to meet the specific needs of organizations seeking to add extra value to their existing sponsorship programs. Teams and organizations identify and stack multiple sponsors for their team. Teams purchase one or more discounted 5-game broadcast packages in return for featured advertisement for each of their sponsors on TenbandTV. Teams and organizations set their own pricing arrangements with their sponsors. Teams receive ad time in each game broadcast and on their team page from TenbandTV for their sponsors. And teams and organizations keep their remaining funds that they can just put toward their own fundraising goals. And team affiliate and custom fundraiser options, we should point out, can be combined in any manner. All team packages are available to all PIHL teams in all divisions, Division 2 through Class AAA, all 4 classifications, but are subject to availability and subject to scheduling. We operate on a first-come, first-served basis, and we are now taking requests for the upcoming PIHL season, so drop us a line at todd@tenbandproductions.com to learn more about how you can reserve your space for your PIHL team for the upcoming season. And we want to shout out Mount Lebanon for signing on for the 2024-2025 season as of today. And we want to thank Mount Lebanon, Bishop Canevin, Peters Township, and South Fayette for their team channel support this past season on TenbandTV. And if you want to see what the team channel looks like, just go to TenbandTV. And at TenbandTV, we're working hard to develop a platform which highlights local high school hockey players, coaches, and organizations and promotes them to a live worldwide audience for free. And we look forward to dropping the puck on the second quarter century of PIHL hockey this fall. Meanwhile, approaching the final 5 minutes of period one, it is 5-5 in our Prospect League consolation game between Team Red and Team Gray. Matt Popchock on board with you. The championship game between the black team and the gold team is up next. Landon Buderbaugh makes a save, but he can't freeze the puck, and so that turns into an easy tap-tap-tap-a-roo for Rocco Bovolino, the South Fayette product. Outlet pass for LaMagna. LaMagna on goal, Buderbaugh the save. This time the rebound controlled by Garrett Barakazi, the Pittsburgh Predators AAA travel hockey standout. Outlet pass to Jack Rose, his Predators teammate. Made his PIHL varsity debut with Upper St. Clair, and a shot and a goal by Owen St. John, he of Pittsburgh Vengeance notoriety, to make it a 6-6 game. Barakazi under pressure defensively. Team Red back on the attack. Now, we told you, Dylan Bork, the Team Red netminder, has been a busy man in this first period, and his plate has gotten a lot bigger since. Theo Fritz dispossessed by the red team, and a lead pass now. And a shot and a goal by Team Red. And credit that marker for Team Red to Parker Arlett. Red team leading 7-6. Rose missing the net. Right wing side comes LaMagna. LaMagna to the cage, and I'll take that, thank you very much, says Buderbaugh. The gray team changing on the fly. And the stretch pass finds the tape of Timmins. Timmins to the goal. Can't beat Bork. This puck outletted, intended for Holleran. Team Gray steals and counterattacks, led by Timmins. Timmins down the middle, and it's put wide by Rose. Bork leaving his net to try and play that puck, and Timmins went down in a heap and gets up slowly behind the Team Red goal. Stretch pass to Timmins. Timmins dropping for St. John. St. John misplayed at center point. Good poke check there defensively. Gabe Hurley, the Baldwin product, and Pittsburgh Predator with the alert play for Team Red. And bringing this puck through center is Arlett. And going down hard is Buderbaugh and one of the Team Red skaters. Neither man any worse for the wear. In goal for the second period for the gray team will be David High, the Pittsburgh Predators 18 and under AAA netminder. Coming to the cages, Fritz. Good save there by Bork. And minding the twine in period two for the red team will be from Fox Chapel and the 18 and under AAA Pittsburgh Predators, Grant Watson. Watson a backup on Fox Chapel's varsity club this past season. Save made from his knees by Bork. Near side it comes to Offerman. Offerman shooting. Save made there by Booterbaugh. And the rebound played below the goal line by Brian Offerman. Out in front to Arlett. Arlett upstairs. 8-6 red team with 36 ticks to talk. Half a minute till the intermission. And a brief intermission it will be. Who's joining us? Oh, okay. Jason Kavalik of Chatham University to be joining us after the first period wraps up as the red team looks for one more before the horn. Booterbaugh the stick save, and that'll be that. With the red team leading the gray team 8-6, Matt Popchock at the roadside rink here at the Ice Castle in Castle Shannon. Back with more consolation game in the Ice Castle Prospects League in a moment.
Two jumbo ice caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino.
Extra caramel.
That's us.
I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
For over 20
Matt Popchock back here from the roadside rink at the Ice Castle in Castle Shannon, PA. It's Championship Friday for the Ice Castle 2024 Prospects League here on 10-band TV. Matt Popchock to bring you the consolation game here. One more period to go as we're about to drop the puck on period 2 with Team Red leading Team Gray by a score of 8-6. And I am joined by Chatham University product and recent Ice Castle Elite 3-versus-3 League participant, Jason Kavalik. Jason, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
First of all, I got to ask you, what was it like playing in the other circuit for a change of pace compared to playing in this event?
It was definitely a lot faster. The competition was a little bit better, but it was definitely a little bit of an adjustment, but I was able to make it the couple times I was called up, so it was pretty cool. It was a pretty cool experience.
And we had a lot of fun doing those games. It was a really fun event to watch, I think, for all of us. You're playing for Chatham now. Had you always dreamed of playing college hockey?
Yeah, that's pretty much been the goal my whole life, trying to work harder and trying to get to the next level and eventually work my way up there. So it's a really cool experience being up there and just having fun with it.
Tell us a little bit about the Chatham program, because there's a lot of great college hockey in the Pittsburgh area, certainly at the D1 level, but a lot of people don't know there are really, really well-run Division II and Division III programs and club programs. There's a lot of good hockey in the area.
Yeah, Chatham's a really good program. It's a really good school in general. It's a little bit smaller, but we get on the ice every day in the morning, and we have a workout facility on campus, which is really nice. We also play out of the Armory, which is pretty much right next to our campus. You can walk from campus to the rink, which is nice and convenient. The coaching staff is great. They work with the players all the time. They give us the best, like, top-of-the-line stuff and accommodations, so it's really cool, and it's a good group of people to be with.
Yeah, that Chatham University building, I always picture it in my mind's eye downtown. You're literally not just next to your own rink, but you're right next to PPG Arena. So, I mean, literally in the middle of a hockey hotbed right there in the city of Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it's a really cool atmosphere, and it's fun to be around.
What are some of the team's goals for this upcoming season? You've got the 24-25 regular season. That's for you guys, I would imagine. I mean, it's the middle of August already, so it's going to be here before you know it.
Yeah, we're gonna get started here pretty soon. We're trying to be a fast team in transition this year, so we're gonna work on being quicker and just like getting our plays down and trying to get all the guys on the same page.
Can playing in a league like this help with that? Like even just in terms of keeping you fresh and keeping you in shape. I mean, it's a little faster and loose than conventional college hockey, and a lot of the plays we're seeing made in these games are transition plays. It's a lot of end-to-end transition hockey.
Right. Yeah, no, this is a great transition into like college hockey. It's great for like off-season stuff, just keeping your body moving and staying in shape. And it also gives you some more time out there, having it be 4-on-4. You get a little bit more time so you can be more creative and try different things that you don't usually try in an actual game. So it's really fun, and seems like everyone's having a good time.
And later today, we'll have the championship game, which I know you'll be involved with, Team Black and Team Gold here in the Prospects League. Who are the guys you've really enjoyed playing with on your prospect team?
Nick Sweet, he's a pretty good hockey player. I believe he's going to Salem this year. He's an 03. And then Rose, he's one of the 09s. He's been really productive on the scoring end. He's pulled off some pretty cool moves, so it's been fun to watch him too. And I feel like our team is just pretty well-rounded. We have some older guys that are a little smarter, and then the younger guys, they add some life to the older guys and keep us going.
And it seems like all the games are competitive, too. I mean, 3 of the teams won 3 games. 1 of the teams only won 1. And really, it was goal differential, basically, that determined who was going to be playing in the championship game and who wasn't. So it seems like you guys are really going at it when you go out there.
Yeah, it's all like fun and games, but then once you step on the ice, you kind of get into that mode where you just want to win. And everyone takes it a little more seriously as the time in the game goes on. So it's really fun and competitive.
What are some of your individual goals for this coming season? Athletically, academically, have you picked a major, by the way?
Yeah, I'm going for exercise science.
Okay, there you go.
Enjoying that. For my game, I just want to try to become a little faster, move my feet a little more, trying to be a little smarter with the puck, like with and without the puck. And just trying, like, overall, just be able to make more plays in different scenarios.
Matt Popchock joined here by Jason Kavalik of Chatham Hockey. Again, college hockey season literally right around the bend. Most teams starting in late September or mid-September, for that matter, if not early October here in the greater Pittsburgh area. Meanwhile, we've got about 16 minutes left in period 2 of our consolation game today between the red team and the gray team, and we are tied at 8 to make that 9-8 as Team Red pulls ahead and slips one past Team Gray netminder David High. And what's been your favorite part of the summer so far? I mean, whether it's playing in this league or playing in the 3-versus-3 league, do you have like a personal highlight or a favorite moment?
I scored a pretty nice goal in the 3v3 league, so that was pretty fun with the atmosphere there, with all the fans and stuff in the crowd. That would probably be my favorite moment this summer.
And lastly, Jason, before we let you go, where can people catch Chatham Hockey this year, physically or otherwise?
The games are streamed online. Through Hockey TV, maybe.
Okay.
And if you want to come watch the games, they're down at the Hunt Armory Arena down in Shadyside. What was that?
I was just going to say, I always wanted to check that place out. It literally a historic building, a Pittsburgh landmark. That's so cool you guys get to play there.
Yeah, it's a really cool building. It's nice and open, and with the windows, when the sun shines through, it's a really neat atmosphere there.
And on that note, Jason Kavalik, we're going to let him get ready for the nightcap, if you will, as Team Black takes on Team Gold in the championship contest. Jason, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Jason Kavalik, representing Chatham University. Again, the Division III men's program at Chatham will be dropping the puck again. Not too far from now. About 14 minutes remaining in a 9-9 consolation game, meanwhile, between the red team and the gray team, as Greg Timmons is unable to beat Grant Watson. Outlet pass to Holleran. Holleran chased by Fritz. Holleran trying to center it for Landon Watson. That wouldn't go, and a 2-on-none for the gray team. Owen St. John scoring. 10-9, Team Gray. Team Red back on the attack now. Offerman trying to slip it to Holleran. Holleran wearing that makeshift Captain C on his red uniform as Team Gray counters. St. John one more time. Thank you, sir. May I have another? 11-9, Team Gray, 13-13 remaining. LaMagna poke checked as he tries to cut down the middle of the offensive zone. Two-line pass, possible high stick by Offerman, but they let it slide. Near side will come now to LaMagna. LaMagna was trying to go cross ice, but it's broken up nicely by Rose. Rose trying to outlet for St. John. Offerman takes it the other way for the red team. Offerman poke checked immediately as this shot glances off the top of the crossbar. Oh, High had no idea where that puck was headed. Timmons on the off wing. Shot pass intended for Rose. Nothing doing. And it's settled down by David High at the side of the net. Outlet pass intercepted by Arlett. Arlett bumped down hard. Good hard check by Theo Fritz, and Offerman takes exception. Offerman pushing and shoving with a couple of the gray team players. And Offerman still yakking at a couple of the Team Gray skaters as the whistle has been blown and the penalty shot is forthcoming with 11:40 remaining in regulation for the red team. Don't think for a second that these kids don't still want to win, even though it is summer league hockey. The geographic and neighborhood and school district rivalries in some cases still very, very evident, as this penalty shot will be taken by Arlett. Arlett drives the net. He makes his move but can't slip it around High. That was actually well played by David High to just settle down, stay in his crease, and force Arlett to make one move too many. And by the time Arlett did make his move, I just don't think he had any room to shoot. Holleran behind the Team Gray goal. It's worked free defensively by Fritz and St. John. Up it comes now to Timmons. Timmons all alone. Timmons side of the net, and the one-timer is hosed up by Jack Rose. For a left-handed player, that's a difficult pass to take. You got to be a little bit fair to Rose on that one at least. Past the midpoint of period 2, Team Gray 11, Team Red 9 in this consolation game. Once again, in the 5:30 nightcap, it will be Jason Kavalik and Team Black, who you just heard from not long ago, taking on Team Gold. Black against gold, Pittsburgh style. Wouldn't have it any other way on a Friday night. Bovalino coming the other way for Team Red. Lost this puck to the gray team And another 2-on-none chance, this time for Rose. Rose defers, and making that save, and a big one, is Watson. Watson trying to keep the red team in the hunt. The Fox Chapel Fox. Arlett, centering pass for Bovolino. He nuzzles that nylon. 11-10 now in favor of the gray team. Can Jack Rose get it back? Oh, he tried to pull an Evgeny Malkin. Shades of that playoff game against the Flyers at Mellon Arena when Malkin broke hockey etiquette on that breakaway against Marty Baron, but he couldn't find the net. In the corner, it's going to be taken by St. John, who's tied up quickly by Watson. To center it comes now. Hurley picks off that breakout pass and enters the attacking zone for the red team. To Bovolino. Down low it comes to Holleran. Holleran, turnaround try. Trying to go back to Bovolino, I think, for a tip-in. But the pass was too heavy. Odd man chance for the gray team. Still leading by a goal with 8:15 left. Rose off of Watson, and this is put off the protective netting behind Watson. And of course, pucks in this format off the netting remain live. Team Gray still on the attack here. Timmins on the doorstep. Oh, Watson flopping like a fish to make that save, and he's got possession and gives a little love tap to one of the gray team skaters after a whistle was blown. Jack Rose has to retie his skates as he skates back to center ice, and Holleran has it for the red team. Holleran out in front. Oh, what a goal there by the red team. It's played right out to Bovolino, and he makes no mistake tucking that under the bar to tie the game at 11. Oh, nifty tuck maneuver there attempted by Rose, but a better save by Watson. (12-11) now in favor of Team Gray as Watson is finally solved. 7 minutes remaining in regulation. Arlett out in front. Arlett cannot beat high. Timmins, the PIHL All-Star. His shot attempt blocked. It's been a seesaw battle here in the consolation contest of the 2024 Ice Castle Hockey Prospects League. On 10-band TV, Matt Popchock on board with you. Championship game between the black team and the gold team will follow right after this one. 6:20 left in regulation. This puck deflected just high and wide by Theo Fritz, wearing those Pittsburgh Vengeance uniform pants. Fritz in his own zone now, playing this puck for the gray team carefully in a one-goal affair. Jack Rose to the goal now. Rose is denied by Grant Watson. Bovolino on the back check has the rebound for the red team. Bovolino unable to get around Timmins. Not too many players play their position better than Timmins, even though he's not known for having a lot of scoring prowess. He mans that blue line really well and has for the last couple seasons at Upper St. Clair. Offside indicated against the Gray squad with 5:20 left in the game. Gray leading the red team by a score of 12-11. Hurley trying to play this puck inside the offensive zone. Team Gray takes it over. St. John to the goal. He misses the net. Fritz retreating defensively, surveying the play behind his netminder, David High. Outlet pass for Timmins. Timmins worked over along the near boards by Arlett. And a chance now for the gray team to add to their lead, but Watson makes himself big at the top of that crease. Team Red has gotten really solid goaltending despite what the scoreboard obviously says from Dylan Bork and Grant Watson. Watson in particular has made a couple of really nice saves. Team Red still trailing by 1, however, with 4 to play in regulation. Chance to even it up for Arlett, but he's stick checked in the corner. Theo Fritz plays it near side. And up the boards. Driving the net is St. John. St. John denied by Watson, and Watson gives a little what for to one of the Team Gray players. Grant Watson, a very feisty competitor. And you like to see that level of fight in a consolation game. Another chance for as they look for a kill shot of some kind here, leading by only a goal, and they nearly got a very lucky bounce there off the skate of Offerman. Team Red in transition, driving the net is LaMagna. LaMagna is stopped by High, and the rebound is controlled by the Gray team as we get a 13-11 in favor of Team Gray with 2:25 left. Holleran across the attacking line for the red team. Dropping for Offerman. Offerman under pressure. Trying to do it all himself, but he's worked over and loses the puck to St. John. That was good defensive work by St. John in a tight game. Final 2 minutes of play. It's sent out in front, intended for Offerman. And a chance for the Gray team in tight again. Grant Watson doing everything he can to keep the red team in it as time ticks away in the second period. Xander Kakali of 3-versus-3 Elite League champion Team Gordos will join us as soon as this one concludes, so stick around for Xander. And we've enjoyed getting to know him and brother Nick throughout the summer. And again, after this game, we'll have the championship contest between the black team and the gold team of this Ice Castle Prospects League. Final minute of regulation play in the consolation game. Team Gray 13, Team Red 11. 2-on-1 for the Gray team. Can they put it away? Timmons trying to go out in front. The pass broken up. Gabe Hurley with it for the red team. Final 45 seconds. Hurley driving the net, trying to draw a penalty, and does. Team Red will get a penalty shot with seconds remaining as Arlett controls this puck, and he shoots, and he scores. 39 ticks to talk, and in the delayed penalty situation, Arlett converts. It's a one-goal game, but a chance to get it back for the Gray team, and unable to tuck it under the bar was Fritz. He had Watson out of position, too. Final half minute. Team Red still looking for that elusive equalizer. Worked up to center. Barakazi with it. Barakazi in front of Fritz. Fritz scores. And that should just about do it. Theo Fritz makes it 14-12 in favor of the Gray team. Arlett missing short side. 5 seconds left. Hurley puts it off a body. That's it, and that's all. So the Gray team, which won just once in its first 5 games, upends the Red team, which won 3 times in its first 5 games prior to today's playoff event. The final score in the consolation contest, Team Gray 14, Team Red 12. Our championship game between Team Black and Team Gold is next after the short break. Xander Kakali of Team Gordos Tacos and Tequila will join us after that break. I'm Matt Popchock. Stick around. We've got more from the roadside rink at the Ice Castle in Castle Shannon on TenbandTV.
2 jumbo iced caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino.
Extra caramel.
That's us.
I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
For over 20 years, groups, families, and individuals have been saving money with the Avia Dental Plan.
For as little as $9.25 a month, members can save up to 50% or more on dental care.
Plus, everyone qualifies, and there is no waiting or limits on visits to the dentist.
Start saving today with the Avia Dental Plan.
Go to getlowcostdental.com or call 1-888-431-2273. Smile. You're with people who care.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart, Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings, all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
Are you ready to take your game to the next level? Hey, I'm Tyler Kennedy, 2009 Pittsburgh Penguins Stanley Cup champion here, and trust me, I know what it's like to play to the max. That's why I recommend the patented heads-up sports training system, improving reaction time and your spatial awareness with this dynamic training system all at your fingertips. Train smarter with endless applications for any position. It's that simple. HeadsUpSTS.com. Play with your head up.
2 jumbo iced caramel drizzle.
Cage and firing wide, and a chance the other way for the gray team. And they score the game's first goal 1 minute in. Arlett through center now for the red team. Arlett to the cage. Arlett scoring! Parker Arlett ties it at 1 for the red team. Dylan Bork makes another save, but the rebound is put in behind him, and Team Gray retakes the lead for a moment, but it's backed up by Landon Watson. Watson out in front, one-timer score! And we've got a 2-2 game. All alone is LaMagna. LaMagna, burial. Teamwork with Brady will provide each interested team with social media content and a unique affiliate team code to share on socials, emails, etc. Interested teams and organizations arrangements with their sponsors. Teams receive ad time in each game broadcast and on their team page from TenbandTV for their sponsors. And quarter century of PIHL hockey this fall. Meanwhile, approaching the final 5 minutes of period 1, it is the black team and the gold team is up next. Landon Buderbaugh makes a save, but he can't freeze the puck, and so that turns into an easy tap. Made his PIHL varsity debut with Upper St. Clair, and a shot and a goal by Owen St. John, he of Pittsburgh Vengeance notoriety. Fritz dispossessed by the red team, and a lead pass now. And a shot and a goal by Team Red by Buderbaugh. And the rebound played below the goal line by Brian Offerman, out in front to Arlett. Arlett upstairs. You're right next to PPG Arena. So, I mean, literally in the middle of a hockey hotbed right there in the city of Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it's a really cool atmosphere. And
3 of the teams won 3 games. 1 of the teams only won 1. And really, it was goal differential basically that determined who was going to be playing in the championship game and who wasn't. Early October here in the greater Pittsburgh area. Meanwhile, we've got about 16 minutes left in period 2 of our consolation game today between the red team and the gray team. Before we let you go, where can people catch Chatham hockey this year, physically or otherwise?
The games are streamed online.
For Landon Watson, that wouldn't go, and a 2-on-none for the gray team. Owen St. John scoring 10-9, Team Gray on his red uniform as Team Gray counters. St. John one more time. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Arlett, centering pass for Bovalino. He nuzzles that nylon. 11-10 now in favor of the gray team. Holleran out in front. Oh, what a goal there by the red team. It's played right out to Bovalino, and he makes no mistake tucking that under the bar. Lead pass now. Behind the defense is Barakazi. Barakazi burial. 13-11 in favor of Team Gray. With Red will get a penalty shot with seconds remaining as Arlett controls this puck, and he shoots, and he scores. 39 ticks to talk. Up to center. Barakazi with it. Barakazi in front of Fritz. Fritz scores, and that should just about do it.
Two jumbo ice caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino.
Extra caramel.
That's us.
I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
For over 20 years, groups, families, and individuals have been saving money with the Avia Dental Plan.
For as little as $9.25 a month, members can save up to 50% or more on dental care.
Plus, everyone qualifies, and there is no waiting or limits on visits to the dentist.
Start saving today with the Avia Dental Plan.
Go to getlowcostdental.com or call 1-888-431-2273. Smile. You're with people who care.
Matt Popchock back here at the roadside rink at Ice Castle in Castle Shannon for the 2024 Ice Castle Prospects League Championship game on TenbandTV, joined by, from the Elite League, Xander Kakali of the champion Team Gordo's Tacos and Tequila. We've got the black team taking on the gold team, black versus gold, Pittsburgh style, a fitting conclusion to this summer showcase event. And Xander, I guess some congratulations are in order for Team Gordo's. You got a little bit of help from Team Tidal Wave Sports last night, but they helped you clear a path to the championship, and you guys took advantage with a couple of nice games.
Absolutely. It was a hard-fought 2 games for sure, and I mean, no team, no roster was light, especially this last week. So I mean, Tidal Wave, I don't think their record really proved, what they were on paper. Like, I think they were a really, really gritty team. They came out hard. Thankfully, in the championship game, we were able to get a quick one there from Will and, seal the deal. But we were able to hold down. But they pushed hard. That was a really hard-fought game.
And we had fun watching that league all summer long and covering all 4 teams. A great event staged by the IC Hockey folks. You're familiar, I know, with a lot of the players that are going to be playing in this one. Who are some guys you think we should be keeping an eye on?
I'm looking at the rosters now. I see Ford Schmidt out there. I see Jason Kavulik. Obviously, I'm looking now. Devin Rorick is out there now on gold. He was with us last night. Jack Rose is there. Lucas Blows, I think, is out there too. I know some guys are still kind of trickling out right now, but there's a lot of good players out here, and that's what you're kind of looking for, is it to be a feeder into the the elite league. So we'll see how these two stack up right now in this championship final.
And we'll see for Team Black, one of the people who was joining us in the booth over the course of the summer, Aaron Norkovicus, playing together with Pitt Johnstown teammate Caden Kazarowski, who just took the ice not long ago for the warm-up skate. UPJ coming off a fine season, looking to move on to bigger and better things. And for the gold team, you'll have a couple of Pitt Panthers and Eddie Pazzo and Brady Rotolo. Of course, the Pitt men's club program coming off a historic season, making it to the ACHA Elite Eight for the first time in that program's history. And those two had a lot to do with that success. And Xander, you mentioned a lot of kids with PIHL and local travel hockey experience. I'd wager a good 75 to 80% of these kids we're looking at on these rosters we've seen play within the past year, so it should make for a pretty interesting contest.
Absolutely, and you can tell even in their warm-ups right now, I think everyone's really hungry and ready to go, which hopefully will be a really exciting final here. I think they're kind of waiting for the ice to settle a little bit, but yeah, it should make for a good game here, because there's a lot of skill out here. There's definitely a lot of skill and talent. We'll see who wants it more.
Do you think the competitive fire is still as strong, even though they're aware it's a summer showcase event? And how does that compare to the atmosphere that you were in as part of the other league?
I just think at a certain point, when you put your gear on, it's business no matter what you're out there for. Whether it's a summer skate, any sort of showcase, a game, like a practice. It should be the same approach every time you go out, because that's what's going to get you better. If you're not, really putting, I think, all of your effort into the skate, then there's really no point in really putting your gear on. That's just personally, because, you look at a guy like Ty Murovich, and he is who he is, still competitive in this time, because every time we get on the ice, he's going 100% no matter what. Whether we're out there with little kids, demoing, our skates, the Elite League, like, you're out there to win. Mooney's the same way, Cooley's the same way. They don't care who's in their way. They're going to do whatever they can to win and try their hardest. And I think that's one of the key separators when you see, like, elite players and guys that are pretty good, is that extra little, maybe 10 to 20% where you're putting everything you have into it every time you step on the ice.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you've done some coaching before. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Early days for it. I've had a little bit of experience with Nicholas, obviously having the Predator teams here and getting on the bench with Ty as well. And it's a different transition, that's for sure. Some players don't always make good coaches. I'm working hard to try and relate to the players, because the age gap is there for sure. But looks like we got the face-off here ready to go.
As they say in Prospect League hockey, let's do that Prospect League hockey. And it is the Pitt product. Brady Rotolo controlling the opening faceoff for the gold team, which moves the puck from left to right on your TV, computer, or mobile device to begin the contest. And it's played to the boards off the stick of Ford Schmidt in the attacking zone. Gold up through center, and a drop pass for Rotolo. Rotolo fans on the attempted shot on his off wing and plays it behind the net. Settled down by Amir Al-Zalani, the Upper St. Clair product, deep inside his own zone. Team Black taking possession for the first time in this first period. They play 22-minute running clock periods in the Prospect League. Jack Rose on his backhand, and the first save of the game is made by Ben Wilson, the Team Gold goaltender. Outlet pass for Rotolo. Rotolo one-on-one with Al-Salani. Rotolo centering pass, and cutting to the goal is Rorik, and Rorik unable to hit the target. And as Xander said, Devin Rorik played a couple of games for Team Gordos, the Elite League champions, including last night. Two-time Stellar Six selection with the Upper St. Clair Panthers. Former PIHL All-Star. And sprawling out to make that save is Tyler Lang, the Freeport product, in the cage to begin this game for Team Black. Solani through traffic, drop pass, and that shot put just wide by Aaron Norkovicus. Gold playing it through center. Pat Melandra follows that puck to the corner. Near side for Jack Corbel. Corbel trying to play it out in front, and nobody there but Team Black. Norkovicus sends it up ahead now for Nate Podolak, the IUP standout. Podolak, part of a CHMA Conference Playoff Championship team last year in Indiana, Pennsylvania. Lead pass intended for Corbel went off his skate, backed up by Hunter Fairman, another integral player on that IUP Conference Championship team. Norkovicus takes over deep in his own end. Through center, Podolak dropping for Caden Kazarowski, who fires wide. Off the body of Wilson, and to the boards it comes, taken in stride by Fairman. Fairman building speed down the left wing. Out in front it comes, a shot, and the save is made, I believe, there. A brilliant standing save by Tyler Lang, the Yellow Jacket. No, it went in behind Lang. They counted it. I stand corrected, and it is 1-0 to Team Gold. Lang reacted as though he had made that save. He didn't show much body language. The near official subtly pointing to the goal to indicate that it stands. Outlet pass for Kavalik. Kavalik wearing those distinctive purple uniform pants of Chatham University. Drop pass to Schmidt. Taking over for the Gold team. Lucas Blos sending it up ahead now. Garrett Barakazi through a crowd. That kick save made by Lang. Melandra from the boards. Near side it comes, and it's played out in front, intended for Luka Gerkman. That pass unable to connect. Eddie Pezzo unable to play it offensively in the corner for the Gold team, counterattacking Solani. Solani finds Metal, but not mesh behind Ben Wilson.
He's got some nice wheels. He's really flying up the zone.
And Solani doesn't score much for his varsity team, but to your point, he's a fine-looking skater.
Yeah, he's definitely got some moves, and all you really need to do is beat the first guy. Like, you just playing with fire now.
Turnover by Solani, chance right in front for Rorik. Rorik is denied by Lang. Team Gold has the rebound. Deflected just wide of Lang through the crease. Rotolo hustling to that puck deep in the offensive zone. He's tied up by Norkovicus and by Rose for that matter. Rose has it for the Black team. Across the blue line, Rotolo using those muscles to win back possession. Poke check by Schmidt. Team Gold hangs on. Rorik dropping for Rotolo. Rotolo shooting, save made by Lang. Rotolo unable to bury the rebound, which is controlled by the Black team behind its own cage. Two-line pass finds the tape of Rose. Jack Rose will chase this puck casually to the corner, bring it out in front. A good poke check maneuver there by Wilson. Rotolo in the corner for Rorik defensively. Kazarowski applying pressure on the forecheck. Through center, Devin Rorik. Rorik scoring! Devin Rorik. He's played some D3 hockey too at Franklin Pierce University, and he nuzzles that nylon to make it a 2-0 game in favor of Team Gold.
Nice little wheel there by Dev, getting up the ice. Hitting the far side there.
And here comes the Gold team on the attack one more time. Snapshot is denied by Tyler Lang. Chase Malloy of IUP unable to solve the Team Gold netminder. Coming the other way for Team Gold, Hunter Fairman. Fairman unable to beat Justin Fazio. Updated rosters handed to us. Justin Fazio in the cage for the black team in place of Tyler Lang. Fazio representing Peters Township. Ben Wilson, as we've said, is his counterpart. The Morgantown Mohawk, varsity Tindy, also representing Pittsburgh Predators. Chance for the black team, a right wing circle, and striking iron is Nick Sweet. Out in front, a one-timer from his knee by Kavalik, the team captain. That wouldn't go. Team Black still looking for its first goal nearly 8 minutes in, and that's put off the iron by Nick Sweet.
They're knocking on the door right now. There's some good possession in zone.
Probably their best shift of the game to this point, as Wilson finally has to squeeze that puck to settle the action down with Team Gold in front 2-0.
The one thing we talked about as far as our game plan is that it doesn't always have to be off the rush, right? There's nothing wrong with bringing it in, and if you don't have a play, it's okay to move the puck around, possess it, tire the other team out, and some point there will be an opening, and that's when you find them.
And we saw that a lot in your games and in some of the other games last night, for that matter. Teams trying to cycle the puck and in some cases shorten the game to keep their opponent at bay. And in some cases it worked and in some cases it didn't, but nothing wrong with that strategy. You're absolutely right.
If your team is built for the run and gun, then, you know, that might be what you want to stay with. But if you're not, if you give up the puck like that, then you're going to be chasing a lot.
Breakaway chance for the black team. Also, Lonnie just can't buy a goal despite skating very well in this first period. Nick Sweet appropriately playing for the New York Apple Corps of the Eastern Junior League. Caden Kazarowski, over 30 goals in 2 collegiate seasons, playing for Pitt Johnstown. A player who was benched at one point in the playoffs at Peters Township, and we've talked to him about that, and that really motivated him going into his first collegiate season, and he really worked hard in that first offseason going into his first college year and ended up having a really productive first year for the Ice Cats, as this puck by Kazarowski is put just wide of the blue paint.
I feel like Black's definitely knocking on the door. They just can't seem to solve it yet.
And Ben Wilson, to his credit, has had something to do with that. He's made some nice saves for the Gold team early on here. Still a 2-0 contest. Schmidt tees it up, and I'll take that, thank you very much, says Ben Wilson. Rotolo leading the breakout for the Gold team. He's watched by Schmidt. And near side it'll come now to Garrett Barakazi of the Gold team. Barakazi unable to tee it up, as retreating defensively is Mitchell. Another Franklin Pierce product like Devin Rorick. Rotolo trying to get around his man, and his man was hooked and hauled down. Play continues. That was Kazarowski getting the worst of that one, as Wilson makes a save on the snapshot by Kavalik. Leaving his net to play this puck is Fazio. Easy home run pass there. Norkovic has had a little trouble accepting it, however, and so it'll be controlled in the corner by Fairman. Fairman for Gerkman, the Cannon McMillan Big Mac of yesteryear, out in front trying to go back to Rorick, who was driving the net. That wouldn't go. Fairman with it one more time. And out in front it comes. Good poke check maneuver there by Fazio to deny Hayden Stack, representing the New Jersey Titans travel team. Gerkman at center point couldn't handle it.
That was a
Midway.
nice poke check. That was a nice poke check right there. Really saved that. You don't want to go down 3.
Not the way Ben Wilson is playing. Midway through period 1, it remains 2-0 in favor of the Gold team. Podolak met at the blue line. Norkovikas entering the zone for Hunter Podolak. Or Nathan Podolak, excuse me. Podolak behind the net. And from the side of the cage, it's off the body and off the stick of Jack Rose. Wilson somehow got a piece of that at the far post. Norkovikas trying to go to the man driving the net. That was Podolak. And we get a whistle and a stoppage in play. A stoppage, a term I use loosely in this format, with 9.5 to go. Again, they play 2 running clock periods of 22 minutes in length, as a penalty shot is forthcoming to Team Black, our first penalty shot of the championship game. Jack Rose, the Pittsburgh Predator, will take it. Rose shoots, stopped by Wilson.
What a leg, what a leg.
Now, teams in the Elite League, we had done the math, and we were talking about this last night. Generally, teams were shooting about 40% or a little over 40% in all on penalty shots throughout that competition. So the goaltenders really get a chance to flex their muscles on penalty shots, more so than you might think.
Absolutely, and it's a little different when you have guys breathing down your neck. Obviously, we've seen Canes start it where they turn it into a 2-on-0, so you can't be sleeping on the blue line either. When that guy hits the puck, you got to get back, or you want to try and join the rush too.
Yeah, that's a great point. The chaser and hearing those footsteps really, I think, is a factor sometimes.
It just keeps the play honest, I think. It's truly like it would be like a normal breakaway in a game. You know, there's no Kuznetsov goals out there.
Not for a lack of trying, I'll tell you that.
Right.
Team Gold on the rush, and just missing the glove hand of Justin Fazio, the Team Black goaltender. Rebound came right to Podolak, and Podolak was hauled down right between the circles. And a tap-in goal there. Some crisscross applesauce for Team Black to make it a 2-1 game. And finally, Al-Solani gets one behind Ben Wilson. Driving the net there for the Gold team was Melandra. Counter-attacking for Black as Al-Solani one more time. Trailing is Kavolik. Al-Solani knocked down as play continues. It's out in front off the body of Wilson. Team Gold in transition quickly, and a chance the other way for Rorik. Rorik to the goal. He nuzzles that nylon, and Team Gold gets it right back.
Same spot as the first one. If it ain't broke.
He had a good half dozen goals in the Elite League competition this summer, and it felt like he had an opportunity for so many more as Kazarowski is denied by Wilson. Kavalik out in front. A misplay there by Team Black. Nick Sweet unable to accept that pass. Counterattacking is Melandra. Melandra unable to hook up with Chase Malloy. Kavalik from the top of the right circle. Easy save there for Wilson. No rebound.
You can see fatigue setting in a little bit. I don't think guys have as much pop as they did in the first couple minutes here.
The younger guys maybe so. The older guys, it may be becoming an issue. You're right.
I think the biggest thing is picking your moments, right? You got to know when to turn on the jets, and other times maybe where it's better to be patient and be an option.
And
we're seeing a lot of odd man rushes right now, and that's sometimes reads and sometimes just puck luck too.
And just a moment ago, you saw Chase Malloy, who scored some gorgeous goals for IUP in the conference playoffs this past winter, nearly score a gorgeous one against Justin Fazio, but Fazio had other ideas. Still a 2-goal advantage for the Gold team as time winds down in period one. Missing high and wide is Kazarowski, and that puck might have actually gone out of play. Again, pucks that bounce off the netting and stay on the ice are live in this format.
It was a little Noah Figley got a little little stick on the back, I think. A little too much of a push, so I think looks like we got a penalty shot here now.
We do, and Nick Sweet will take it for the black team.
We'll see if they can cut this lead.
Nick Sweet flagged down by Rotolo, and that helps Wilson make the save. Rotolo with cheetah speed really did a great job to mess with Nick Sweet's mojo there, I think. The terrestrial clock here in the roadside rink just moving past 6 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. The hockey clock says 4:45 remaining first period of this Prospects League Championship game. Matt Popchock and special guest Xander Kakali on board with you as the gold team continues to lead 3-1 over the black team. Ford Schmidt in a crowded left circle trying to go cross ice for Rose, but it was not to be. Chase Malloy drawing a penalty for the gold team as Rose pushes and shoves with number 26 on Team Gold. And that's a good job of Jack Corbel doing the dirty work to draw a penalty shot for the gold team for the first time tonight.
Pays off to have a hard center lane drive, that's for sure. If you get caught on the wrong side of a guy, it's usually not a good recipe. That's the biggest thing. You can't admire your shot, pass, anything like that for too long.
Corbel to the cage, and he is stopped by Justin Fazio. Fazio keeping Team Black within hailing distance late in the first period. Teams are combined 0 for 3 now on penalty shots in this championship affair. Chance right in front for Norkovicus, trying to ram home that bounding puck. To the point, he will go to Schmidt. Out in front it comes. Oh, slick maneuver there, but Wilson makes the save, and he gets some stick taps from his bench as he denies Jack Rose.
You gotta have eyes in the back of your head sometimes, because you leave a guy in front like that. They got lucky there, but you don't want to give that up all the time.
Rose took an elbow up high. It looked like he's a little shaken up at center ice as this shot is stopped by Fazio from point blank. Fazio with another save, denying Chase Malloy. Oh, the Crimson Hawks are circling like vultures all of a sudden, trying to add on to the lead here for Team Gold late. Sam Mitchell down low. It's worked up high now to Fairman. Fairman for Malloy. Malloy through a crowd. Fazio another save, and Fazio has it again. Oh, Fazio trying to steal the thunder of his counterpart, Ben Wilson, with a couple of big saves late in this first period. Rose with a spinorama. Rose unable to get it through the body of Mitchell as those two continue to push and shove. Now Mitchell with a little bit of a hug maneuver there on Rose that went uncalled. As play continues, Kavolik clears his zone. One touch pass to Al-Salani. Al-Salani, who has a goal for Team Black in this game, the only Team Black goal to date. To Kavolik in the same corner. Kazarowski coming on now, it appears, for the Black team as Team Gold takes over. On the off wing, Barakazi shoots, and Barakazi scores. 4-1 Team Gold with a buck and a half left in the first period.
Right where Mama hides the cookies. That was a nice shot. He did not have much room up there.
Kazarowski trying to give Team Black a late lifeline as first period time winds down. Just too many Gold shirts in a way. Gold in transition now. That pass broken up. Good defensive work there by Podolak down low. Podolak unable to clear the zone, however, as this bouncing puck is controlled by Gerkman. Kazarowski will clear it with less than a minute to play. Wilson keeps things moving here with Team Gold leading 4-1. Melandra at center ice. Into the attacking zone for Team Gold. Melandra out in front. Fazio out of position and somehow makes that save from his knees.
He's definitely giving his team a chance, that's for sure. He's battling on all those shots and rebounds. They got to try and get one for him before the end of this period.
Kovulik with a drop pass. It comes to Podolak. Kovulik looking for a tip in front, but Wilson saw that puck all the way through the crowd. Lucas Blos, what an exciting varsity season he had. His first for the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars, scoring his first ever playoff goal in the Penguins Cup championship game against Penn Trafford. TJ winning the AA crown for the second time in 3 seasons under John Zeiler, their head coach. Well, Lucas is a rising star in the PIHL. Keep an eye on him.
Definitely an exciting player to watch. He's got some speed, definitely has the hands to go with it, and a nice shot when you give him enough time.
More with Xander Kakali and with myself, Matt Popchock, after this. You are watching the Ice Castle Hockey Prospects League Championship game with Team Gold leading Team Black 4-1 here at the Ice Castle in Castle Shannon on 10-Band TV.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings, all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
Are you ready to take your game to the next level? Hey, I'm Tyler Kennedy, 2009 Pittsburgh Penguins Stanley Cup champion here, and trust me, I know what it's like to play to the max. That's why I recommend the patented heads-up sports training system, improving reaction time and your spatial awareness with this dynamic training system all at your fingertips. Train smarter with endless applications for any position. It's that simple. HeadsUpSTS.com. Play with your head up.
And so Xander Kakali has been given his unconditional release. He is now a free agent due to other commitments, but we thank him very much for his time in the booth as we wind things down here this summer. Ice Castle Hockey Prospects League Championship game between the black team and the gold team. Team Gold leading Team Black 4-1, and period 2 is a go here in Castle Shannon, Pennsylvania. Making his first save of the period, Justin Fazio, for the black team representing Peters Township High School. Al-Solani still with the only marker for Team Black, trying to play that puck defensively deep in his own end. Norkovicus clears it back to center. Jack Rose, who suited up for Team Gray in the consolation game that you saw earlier tonight, is deep in the attacking zone for the black team. Rose wearing that makeshift Captain's C out of hockey tape on his black uniform. Up ahead it comes now. Devin Rorick, who scored a pair in the first period of this game for the gold team, missing the net. Rorick, as Xander and I have talked about, a really fun player to watch in both competitions this summer, representing the alumni of Upper St. Clair High School and representing Franklin Pierce College, as this puck is settled down on a nice save by Justin Fazio. And PIHL fans, we want to remind you that it's almost time to do that PIHL hockey again, as Team Black scores to make it a 4-2 game, and slipping it in behind Ben Wilson is Nick Sweet. First, however, we need to do that PIHL hockey sponsorship, and our 2024-2025 PIHL Hockey Night Live advertising opportunities are available right now. 10-Band TV is once again planning coverage of the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Hockey League's entire regular season and postseason from October through March. And earlier tonight, we told you about the various advertising options you have, and the beauty of it is, I only scratched the surface. There's so many more ways you can advertise with us and support our PIHL and college hockey coverage this fall through the upcoming winter. TenbandTV offers ad subscriptions for your business or organization for as little as $49 a month using the Shop Pay platform, which basically amounts to spending $10 per game for a game broadcast, a sponsor ad, and game highlights. All that for just $10. What more could anyone ask? You can cancel your subscription anytime, or you can build your own advertising package tailored to your own advertising budget. Visit tenbandtv.com/advertise and contact Todd at tenbandproductions.com for more information and enter the promo code TBTV-hockey at checkout for 10% off your first ad purchase. Penalty shot to Brady Rotolo, the Pitt Panther, and Rotolo slips it past Fazio to give Gold a 5-goal lead one more time. Nearly a bad turnover there to Malloy, and Malloy almost reeled that puck inside the Team Black-Blue line. So for the first time in 4 attempts, we see a penalty shot goal in this championship game, and it belongs to Brady Rotolo. One of the Team Black players going down hard as play continues. And that was Fort Schmidt getting the worst of that play early in this second period. Caden Kazarowski with it for the Black team. Kazarowski around a man. To the corner, it'll come now to Al-Salani. Up top for Schmidt. Schmidt to Al-Salani. Al-Salani behind the net. Al-Salani out in front. Kavalek denied by Wilson from Wilson's knees. Three minutes into the second period, make that 4 minutes into the second period. It is now a 6-2 game in favor of the Gold team. Kazarowski, one of the biggest big boys out on that ice for that Black team. A big player and a fast skater for that matter. And what a tip in there by Kavulik. Now maybe I'm not a jinx after all. Kavulik gets one to make it a 6-3 game. Team Black trails by 3. The Chatham Bulldog entering the chat for his team as Fazio makes a save at the other end. Offside, Team Gold. 17 minutes remaining in regulation. 2 running clock periods, 22 minutes in length to decide a Prospects League champion. Kavulik nearly had another. This time Wilson was ready. And he readjusts the net behind him on his own volition. Barakazi had a really impressive goal in the first period for the Gold team. Has this puck just inside the Team Black blue line. Barakazi to the corner. Slips it to the open man, Evan Perucci of the Pittsburgh Predators. Good puck retrieval by Team Gold. Out in front it comes. One-timer save made. Great read by Fazio. And Kavulik has it defensively, trying to slip it up to Norkovicus. Melandra defensively gets it out of danger for the Gold team. Barakazi, 1-against-1. And this time, it is Schmidt winning that battle. And up ahead it comes just beyond the reach of Norkovicus, who tries to take away the outlet pass by the goaltender Wilson. Jack Rose has it now in the corner for the Black team. Rose ridden out of the play by the much bigger Perucci. Podolak denied by Wilson. Floating puck still loose, and Team Gold has it. Podolak chips it inside the blue line. And a whistle and a stoppage in play. Another penalty shot forthcoming. Now, Team Black has had a tough time finding an answer for Ben Wilson on these penalty shots. Jack Rose will try to find one, and he does. Oh, what a great goal there by Rose. Put that on the sizzle reel And it is 6-4 in favor of the gold team. And a turnover to Podolak. Podolak slips it to Rose. Rose shoots just wide. Podolak behind the net. Off the side of the cage, kept inside the zone barely by Team Black. Out in front it comes. Rose again. That shot obstructed. And getting in the way of that one for the gold team was Noah Figley, the former West Allegheny Indian. Podolak retreating. And near side it'll come now to Nick Sweet, who has a goal in this game for the black team. Barred down. Scoring for the gold team, Devin Rorick. And you can break out the chapeaus, baby. Rorick makes it 7-4 for Team Gold. That shot from between the circles, snapped wide by Jack Rose. Out in front it comes. Sweet finding metal but not mesh. Gerkman down the left side. Blocker save and a loud one made by Fazio. Turned over to Rorick. Rorick, who has a hat trick now for the gold team, plays this puck in the corner. Rorick tries to bat it out of midair behind the blocker hand of Justin Fazio. 2-on-1 the other way for Team Black. Kazarowski with it. Kazarowski shooting and saving is Ben Wilson. 9 minutes gone by in period 2. Gold leading Black 7-4. And a goal there by Hunter Fairman. Isn't that a fine how do you do from the Crimson Hawk? 8-4 Team Gold. Kavalik for Kazarowski. Kavalik put just wide by Team Black. Chase Malloy takes it in flight, and he nuzzles that nylon. And Team Gold trying to run away with this championship game with 12 and change remaining, leading 9-4 over Team Black. Kazarowski down low, save made by Wilson. And Ben Wilson has been a big factor in this game for the Gold squad. No doubt about that. Chance the other way now for the Gold team. Justin Fazio continues to be the hardest working man in show business as he denies Hayden Stack all by his lonesome. Kavolik dispossessed by Malloy. Chase Malloy to the goal, stopped by Fazio. Alsolani trying to send it up ahead, too far for Norkovicus. Well, the transition game of Team Gold has taken this thing to another level here in the second period. Team Black just hasn't had an answer for it, at least not yet. One more time, Fairman. Almost lost an edge, but keeps his feet as he plays it to fellow IUP forward Malloy. In the corner, it's played out in front. Fazio making the save as Fairman was calling for that puck up top. Norkovicus trailing the play as Alsolani has his puck to Kavalik. Kavalik stopped by Wilson. He doesn't know where it is. It's stuck inside his right leg pad. Ben Wilson continuing to pull saves and pucks out of one part after another. Wilson, a Pittsburgh Predators product, had a great 2023-2024 season, 122 goals against, 898 save percentage, 3 shutouts, 923 save percentage in playoff games for the Pittsburgh Predators, 252 playoff goals against average. Kavolik will test him now. Kavolik strikes iron, and he might have struck a piece of Ben Wilson as well. Kavulik has a goal in this game as Norkovicus is hunting for a cheapie, but Wilson had it covered. Under 10 to go in regulation. Team Gold with a commanding 5-goal advantage. Malloy down the middle. Save made, rebound, turnaround try, score! Jack Corbel puts Team Gold in double figures. Rose going down hard at center ice. And powering through for the Gold team and scoring for the Gold team is Barakazi once again. Team Gold with a barrage of offense in this second period. Team Black and Team Gold in 5 regular season games, each won 3, and they were the top 2 teams in the Prospect League in terms of goal differential coming into today's playoff event, but Team Gold in this latter frame making the championship affair something of an anticlimactic one. It's a 7-goal advantage with 8:20 remaining. And as we watch the rest of the action unfold, we'll take a look one more time at some of these sponsorship opportunities that teams and organizations have for fall hockey coverage for high school and college teams in 2024-2025. For a season sponsorship of TenbandTV coverage, you can spend just $549 in 4 interest-free payments or just $49.95 per month using the Shop Pay platform. And among the events we're going to be covering this season are the St. Margaret's Fall Face-Off, the PIHL regular season and all-star event, the Penguins Cup playoffs and Division II playoffs, the 2025 Pennsylvania Cup Championship games, and on our college calendar we have the CHMA and CHE regular season and CHMA and CHE playoff tournaments, as well as PIHL Girls Division coverage, which will be back for a 4th consecutive season in spring of 2025. Game night title sponsorships are available with scoreboard logo placements, a live read and game features for a minimum 10 games, and full season plans are also available that include this. You also get, as part of your season sponsorship, in-game QR code banner ads, a 10 to 30 second video spot, a web banner ad, an analytics account to track click-throughs and things of that nature, and one-time season purchases or discounted monthly and annual subscription options, again, are available. All in-game ads, we should point out, also run into perpetuity on demand. Everything we do is free and live and also on demand later on. And in the on-demand replays, we keep all our ads exactly where they are. So essentially, it's free advertising. How can you say no to that? And again, custom plans are always available. So email Todd, T-O-D-D, at TenbandProductions.com to learn more, and we'd be happy to discuss with your team or organization a customized sponsorship plan we can tailor to any budget at any time. Season title sponsor and event title sponsorships are also available for each of our different types of hockey coverage as well. And again, email us, Todd at TenbandProductions.com to learn more. And we look forward to covering all your favorite high school and college teams throughout the 2024-2025 campaign, but we can't do it without you. And again, all it takes, basically $10 per game. You get a game, you get an ad, you get highlights with your ad that run into perpetuity. Can't get much better than that. Caden Kazarowski, meanwhile, with a snapshot that beats Ben Wilson, and it's 7-11 or 11-7, my daughter's birthday. There you go. Team Gold still leading Team Black in the final 5 minutes of this Prospects League Championship game. So the Black team now on a 3-goal run as Rose brings it through the middle of the neutral zone. Rose, right wing circle now on the off wing. The big frame of the defender got in the way of that one, as slipping it through for Team Black is Podolak. And suddenly it's a 3-goal game with still some time left. And a whistle with 4.5 remaining, and we're going to get another penalty shot here, I believe, as Justin Fritz went for a ride. And Brady Rotolo takes the penalty shot for Team Gold. Rotolo can't sneak it through. Fritz stood him up, and then he got a lucky bounce on the rebound. Kazarowski trying to go cross ice to Kavalik. That pass broken up. Rose pressured back to center by Gerkman. Gerkman was the player who was trying to block that attempted shot by Podolak, that Podolak scored on moments ago. And Gerkman back on the ice defensively here for Team Gold in a 3-goal game as Kazarowski brings it up for Team Black. Kazarowski trying to hacky sack that puck over to Kavalik. Nothing doing. Lucas Blos with speed to the goal. Good poke check at the last moment there by Nick Sweet. To the near side it comes. Nobody home but Kazarowski. Kazarowski flipping it up to Nick Sweet. Kavolik to the goal. He is stopped by Ben Wilson, and that's a big save there to keep it a 3-goal lead for the Gold team. Blows puts it off the body of Fritz. Al-Solani in the corner. Al-Solani outletting for Norkovicus. Norkovicus with space on the right side. Aaron Norkovicus shooting off the defender's leg. Good gap control there by Parucci. Norkovicus getting his own rebound back. Cross ice it goes to Al-Solani. Al-Solani to Kavalik. Kavalik trying to play it around the official with time running out in this second period. Norkovicus slap shot saved by Wilson. Trying to cut down the angle. And good hustle there by Team Black's Ford Schmidt to try and break up that outlet pass. Now you got to start thinking about pulling Justin Fritz if you're Team Black, still trailing by 3 goals with 2 minutes to go. Out in front it'll come. Played back to the center point. And near side now for Ford Schmidt for Kavalik. Kavalik turns around and fires right into the breadbasket of Ben Wilson. Now the net to our left remains occupied as Team Gold tries to put this one away. Hayden Stack down the right wing. Stack unable to drag it around his man. Fritz not standing on ceremony. Kavalik with the bounce pass for Norkovicus. Good job by Kavalik to use the boards in that instance. One-timer put just wide by the Chatham Cougar. Earlier I called him a Chatham Bulldog, and I think I owe him an apology for that. It's the Cougars. Not doing my best Marlon Perkins impression, I guess. In the corner, Al-Solani. Norkovicus. Deep in the offensive zone for Kavolik. Kavolik all alone. One-timer. Oh, what a stop by Wilson, and the rebound is put wide. That might be Ben Wilson's best save of the game. And now Team Black is trying to pull Justin Fazio, But it looks like it's going to be too little too late. Justin Fazio going to the bench for an extra skater. It's broken up and taken the other way by Malloy. And Malloy will complete his own hat trick with the empty netter with 17 ticks to talk. Now, Justin Fazio, the Peters Township youth, did absolutely everything he could to keep Team Black in this thing, and Team Black had their chances, but early in the second period, Team Gold in that transition game really opened the floodgates, and so Team Gold is your 2024 Ice Castle Prospects League champion. They defeat Team Black in the championship game by a final score of 12-8, and there are some hockey hugs richly deserved for Fazio's opponent, Ben Wilson. My thanks to Todd Kazarowski, to Dylan Offerman, to Jason Kavalik for joining us in the consolation broadcast, and for Xander Kakali for joining us for a period during the championship broadcast. Thank you to Tyler Murovich, the president of IC Hockey, for his support and his cooperation throughout the event as well. And thank you for watching and listening. And we want to remind you one more time that TenbandTV is planning coverage of many of these players in the PIHL and CHMA and CHE conferences this coming fall and winter, October through March. And TenbandTV offers ad subscriptions for your business or organization for as little as $49 a month, just about $10 a game using the Shop Pay platform. Cancel your subscription anytime. Build your own package tailored to your own budget. There's lots of ways to support your favorite team, high school or college, on TenbandTV. Visit tenbandtv.com/advertise. Contact Todd at tenbandproductions.com for more information and enter the promo code TBTV-hockey at checkout for 10% off your first purchase. Brady Rotolo of the University of Pittsburgh hoists the championship trophy of the Prospects League as Eddie Pezzo will hold it above his head, championship Stanley Cup style. Now, we had a similar presentation, a trophy presentation last night of the Castle Cup for the Ice Castle Hockey Elite 3-versus-3 League champion, Team Gordo's Tacos and Tequila. No mascot for this presentation, unfortunately, but the kids are all right, and they are having some fun here, rounding out their summer. And high school and college season will be here before you know it. And I, for one, cannot wait to be a part of it with my TenbandTV crew. It'll start in September. We'll bring you the end of the St. Margaret Fall Face-Off in mid-September, which will take place here at the Ice Castle. A great event celebrating its 30th anniversary. And regular season coverage of high school and college teams in Western Pennsylvania here begins in October of 2024. And it goes all the way through March of 2025. And it is going to be great to be along for the ride. And it's been a fun bonus ride here on a Friday afternoon/evening in Western Pennsylvania, here in Pittsburgh South Hills, for the final day of Prospects League action. Earlier, you had Team Gray defeating Team Red in the consolation game. And here in the championship game tonight, Team Gold defeating Team Black by a final score of 12-8 to capture the 2024 Ice Castle Hockey Prospects League title. Hunter Fairman, Eddie Pezzo, Chase Malloy, Devin Rorick, Noah Figley, Brady Rotolo, Jack Corbel, Pat Melandra, Luca Gerkman, Lucas Blows, Garrett Baracazzi, Evan Perucci, Hayden Stack. And who could forget goaltender Ben Wilson and his many, many big saves. That'll do it for us. I'm Matt Popchock, and that's all she wrote from the South Hills. We will talk to you from this same spot, roughly, in the other rink, we presume, in about a month for the St. Margaret Fall Face-Off, and we're already looking forward to that. Until then, you have been watching Prospects League Championship Hockey on TenbandTV. Good evening, Pittsburgh.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.